The reason why I'm not saying finding myself, because I feel like, here's my theory. Finding yourself is like saying you're finding old you. And that is a bit tricky for me, because when I think about it, and you know, where you put out into the universe is where you receive. I don't want to have the old me per se, right? Because the old me have some old ways that needs to stay old. What I want is to discover that part of me that had enjoyment and double down on that enjoyment and build it up. And the other parts of me that were in the development phase before I had children and became a wife, and take that part and continue to develop it to the age that I am right now and to the level that I am mentally and physically. So that's why I'm saying I'm building up myself rather than finding, because I found me. Right? I found me, I have me, but I didn't know who I didn't know myself, right? I didn't know myself back then. I had some ways that I didn't like, and to tell myself that I'm trying to find me, it's like, no, you're not trying to find you, right? You're not trying to find you. You're getting to know you, right? You're getting to know yourself. I hope this is making sense, because I'm just speaking off of the head. You're getting to know yourself, number one, and you're building on those parts of you that are in that they're there. You're building on the good part. You're building on those parts. So going back to the old you and taking about those good parts and saying, you know, I still like some of these things, and it's okay if you dug deep and there's a part of you are like, I don't check for that anymore. That's a part of growth, and that's good. It's the same thing with me on this journey. There's like certain things that I had in my closet, and there's certain things overall that I just didn't want to do anymore. And I'm like, I could let go of that. I don't have to hold on to that anymore, because that's definitely not me anymore. I can let go of it. And that's a part of my journey of developing. That's a part of my journey of finding myself or building myself up. Let me know which one I should use down below, building myself up or finding myself. But you know, this should be an understanding of what this journey is for me. So this is a part of my finding myself diaries. And I wanted to start it off with this video. I'm going to post other videos of me going places, getting dressed, but I wanted to start it off with this video because I feel like I'm at a point in my journey where a lot of the work that I put in, like before, like the research and the looking up stuff, because that's what it took, I'm now implementing, and this is working. Finding yourself, especially after motherhood. I thought about saying after motherhood, right? But then it's like, most of us are still in motherhood. It's just that we're at a different stage. So we're not in the beginning part because our kids aren't as tiny. So that means we have a little bit more freedom depending on if you're a stay-at-home mom or if you're not. So for me, my kids are school age. My daughter is now school age, and she's more verbal than she was before. So it makes things a little bit different and easier for me to think about myself and move out of that space of worrying. I'm still in that bubble where I worry about them and kind of use them as a crutch, like I can't go anywhere. But now I'm breaking that shell. In order for me to get to this space, I started my healing journey in 2019. So I will never forget 2019. August 2019 is the time when I realized is when I was going further down. And then by December 2019, I started to look for different outlets and ways to change my outcome, change my future, change my life, and just change everything about my whole, everything will go on for me, mentally, internally, externally, right? So by doing that, what that looked like financially, still not there yet with the finances. So let's keep that one, because this is a journey. Yes, it's a journey. So when we reach that bridge there, or when I reach that point, I'll come back with another video on that. So you have financially, physically, internally, mentally, yeah, like that, right? So financially, we're already, so when I reach this, we're not there yet, we're still on the journey, so we're not going to okay. Physically, it's for me or for someone else, it would be if you want to work out, right? So that would look like you're researching and seeing how what type of workouts you would want to do, and then there's a next thing that you probably don't want to hear, and it's like to just do it. So I started working out on and off, and I'm still on and off, but I'm at a point where I'm comfortable with my body. Like I look in the mirror and I'm comfortable with what I see. I'm not too big and I'm not too small. Like me just a good little size. I'm like that right now. What I do want to do is maintain it. So if you're someone like me and in another position where you're on and off, it's be mindful of what you're putting in your body. It's being mindful of what you're putting in your body. And if for me, like sometimes I cannot be bothered with the workout sometimes. So for me, I found different outlets. I now swim, and it's like a full body workout, but I also have an end goal with that, but it still helps with a full body workout. And that, I think that's a start when it comes on to, you know, finding yourself and just getting back to who. That's the next thing. We shouldn't get into that, but just, you know, building yourself back up. So I do swimming and I do walking, and I started out walking just a little bit, and now I do longer length. Like I'll walk for a longer while just to keep me mobile, because if you're not mobile, you're not moving around, that's when I feel like that's when your bone them just start crack up and start that's when your bones start to crack up and start making beats. You don't want that. So simple things like that can get you into that mindset of mind frame of, you know, yes, I'm building myself back up. My kids are older now, I can build myself back up. Especially if you feel like you're depressed as a mom, and you know your kids are older, and I feel like sometimes our depression and our sadness comes from, you know, what's my purpose other than taking care of my kids, which it's good for us to take care of our kids, but then finding yourself outside of that, it can be hard, because then there's a guilt of like, oh well, wow, I'm trying to do something for me, am I neglecting my children? And I feel like that's where balance comes in, right? That's where the balance have to come in, when it's like, I can give myself 2 hours, 3 hours at a week, or 2-3 hours a day. If you're a stay-at-home mom and your kids go outside, you can give yourself some time. Finding time to go outside and walk is important. If that's your form of workout, that's the next thing. Your form of physical activity doesn't look like mine and doesn't look like the next person. It looks like what you want to do. And just to clarify, I didn't wake up one day and was like, swimming is what I want to do. It took me trying different things to basically make my way to swimming and walking. So I was doing regular workouts, and I was like, okay, this is good. I did yoga, right? Stretching in the morning for like 6 months, and then after a while I was like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. And then I stopped doing it and tried to do it back, and my body feel like it seized up, right? And that's because I wasn't moving at all. So I did that. I also did regular workouts where I lift weights and things, and then after a while I just didn't want to get up and do it, even though I forced myself sometimes. But sometimes it just, I wasn't looking forward to that. And I tried other things, and then I made my way to swimming, and swimming is something that I look for. Like, there's not a day that I get up and I don't look forward to it. The only thing that would make me not want to do that is my hair, because I have to continuously wash it. But me, I'll find a swim cap eventually that I want to wear over this. Until then, this nah stop my show. My hair nah stop my show. I go wash it, treat it, and try and pray and love on it and take care of it as much as I can, because I don't want it to drop out. But it not stop my show. I go swim. That's all one thing. I go swim, I go have fun, I go enjoy it, I go protect it as much as I can, but I'm going to live life, right? So I found swimming, and that's what I've been doing, and it feels good. Like, yo, when I'm in that water, I don't want to come out. No, I'm not saying I'm like a superstar swimmer or anything, all right? I'm not. But just being in there and just gliding and just dropping your weight, I don't know, something about just going in there and just dropping your weight, like your weight just drop, feels good. Like, it feel good. Feel light. So basically my point that I'm trying to make, find what works for you when it comes to your physical appearance. Now, if you know that you're unhealthy and you need to work on certain things, work on it. Don't be lazy. Work on it and fix up yourself, because if you cannot fix that, and it just gonna make your depression worse. Fix the things that you can. Walking for me, after a walk, as a matter of fact, when I'm walking, I don't use music, I don't listen to music, I don't text, I don't do none of that. I just walk. When I'm finished walking, it feels good. It feels like when you just done workout and you just and your mind just feel light. Like, coming out of your house, like, you know, make your husband or who's ever watch your kids and just go walk without them, not with them, walk without them, and come back here and tell me how you feel. It feels good. Just walk without them, walk without the family, walk without your family, find a park and let the breeze just, that nature walk, and the breeze just go through your hair and just vibe, just pure vibe, and it should be good. Try that. I feel like I went on a rant. So that's for like physical, right? The next thing with physical is, I'll say, appearance wise, where it comes on like dressing. and facial wise. So for me, it took me a while to get to the point where I am dressing a certain way that I like. Now, do I still have my little relaxed looks every now and then? Yeah, from time to time. But when I know I'm going out, I like to put my clothes together. Now that I did research it, let me tell you what I did. I found influencers that my height have similar body type and kind of figure out the one I'm like, and then look on them clothes and see how them put it together and say, okay. And you know, this is something I can take notes on. All right, that's what I need to do. That okay, great, that's what I need to do. And when I say I'm like a showstopper dresser right now, but I'm more intentional with the clothes. Like sometimes I go out and I'll see something and I'm like, it's cute, but then when I look at it, I'm like, I wouldn't want to wear this either way. Yeah, sometimes we go outside and because we're just shopping and we just feel like, so we need clothes, so we just pick up things. And then sometimes I look at it and I go in there and I look at things and I say, this is cute, but I wouldn't wear it, and it's also not for my body type, and that's not something that I really want to dress up. So I'll put it back. I don't get it. So that helps me when it comes on to like clothing. Now I don't just purchase anything. I'm just now just go to and just buy anything. So like just be like, okay, I just want this. That's not what I do anymore. I'm like intentional with that. So I hope that helps someone as well. Another thing where it concerns appearance. So I'm not a makeup, like me can't do it properly. So I do what I know. I try to do the little bit that I can do. And for the most part, one of the things I'm more focused more on learning how to do my eyebrows better and my lips. Like for ever since I always like lipstick. Lips, whew, chef's kiss, me love lips. So I always do lips, right? So those two things and mascara work for me. And I was like, okay, this is what I can do. So I don't force myself to learn how to do a full face of makeup. Like I'm learning, but it's not something I'm like, oh my gosh, before I do anything, I have to know how to do a full face of makeup. I know if I do my mascara, lipstick, and you know, the eyebrows, I get better. It get better? Tell me. What do you think? It get better? If it get better, tell me in the comment section. But yeah, I know how to do that, so I'm gonna do that, you know. And it doesn't affect me as much. I'm not that worried anymore, and I like looking like that. You know, everybody's like, oh, thinking about your appearance is so vain, but I don't agree with that, because when you see somebody for the first time, you're like, like. More want to look decent. Like I've had enough years of not looking, you know, put together or whatever. Like sometimes I go outside more look decent. You might have a now if you see me outside at 1 and 2 I'm just look regular. Nobody come say me say X, Y, and Z, right? I'm saying instead of me being not looking decent 90% of the time, now it's going to be 10 and 90% of the time we will look decent. All right. So them little 1 and 2 times that you might see me looking regular, it's a 10%. So don't hold me for that, okay? With that said, I just find it work for me. Like if you notice when you see me in a jewelry, and even my friend told me the other day, it's a gold jewelry looks good on me, and that's because that's what I like. So I don't force myself to go out and find too much other different type of jewelry. You might see me with a 1 and 2 different color, but for the most part, this is the color I'm gonna go for because it look good for me, and it's like I don't have to change it. I can just find different earrings in the same color and I'll be fine. Like it look good for me. Same things with the lips. There's certain color like a red palm lip. Chef's kiss. It looks amazing on me. So certain lipstick may I keep put on, certain lipstick may I continue wear because it look good for me. Certain things may I keep on in different, for certain things I'm going to keep wearing in different variations, different types, different, you know, different forms, because it looks good on me. It makes sense for me to wear them like that. And when I wear them, I feel confident. That's the next thing. Do what makes you feel confident. Usually I would go out and I'd be like, oh, I want to wear these shoes because it look good, but that's not the shoes that make me feel confident. Some of them shoes I can't wear them and I'm not gonna feel happy, I'm not gonna enjoy the night because I don't feel comfortable in it. Now when I put on a shoes that me want to wear, a shoes that I like, a shoes that can make me feel good and feel confident, I can enjoy the night and I can walk with confidence and feel good about how I look. So that's the next thing, you know, finding yourself and let me say building yourself is building yourself is literally about deep within, going deep inside of you and see what's for you. And that's, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm on this journey, and being on this journey I'm figuring out what I like. As I got with the pressures of moving from your home, coming somewhere else and just being all over the place, a lot of the things I'm like, it just took the back burner. It's like I forgot that I like these things, right? And as now as I got older and as I'm getting handbags and stuff, I'm like, I remember my love for having these things. Now does that mean we just buy any handbag? No, I don't just buy any handbag. Me buy handbag, I don't buy handbag, me get them as gifts. But I don't just want any handbag, right? There's certain types, certain things that I like, and for the most part when I get them, they're usually the ones that I like, and I've just been rotating them. If there's something that you like, that's what you get, so you can keep using it. If you can see yourself, I use this more than once, get it. All of them things that make me feel better as a person, those things are adding to my journey and making my journey even better. Now, do I have those low moments? I do, but it's just that I don't know if I feel like I've said this already, but it's just like those low moments aren't as low as they used to be, and they're not as frequent as they used to be, and that is why I'm saying this is a process. So this has been coming and building from 2019, 2020. 2020 was the worst of it, right? That was like the bottom of the barrel of it, and then I just start building up from then. 21, 22, 23, and 24, and this is where I am right now, and I'm still growing. I'm still on that journey, right? So this video is basically an introduction to my building up myself journey, finding myself journey, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like I spoke a lot. I don't know if anyone is going to make it this far down. If you do, thank you. I'll follow links down below. I also have a GoFundMe in the description. That GoFundMe is to help with my creator journey. So if you want to, you can definitely check that out as well. Subscribe if you like my video. Only subscribe if you like my channel. If you click on my channel and you don't like all of my other videos, because my videos are really, I have some vlogs, and some of my videos are basically me finding myself and some lifestyle here and there. So if you like what you see, subscribe. And you want to see more, subscribe. If you just like this video only, like it, leave a comment, and help me get into the algorithm. With that said, make up yourself. I think that's it for me. Bye. Until next time. Yeah.